Last month, Pope Francis left the hospital after a 5-week stay for double pneumonia. The Vatican says he died of a stroke that put him in a coma and led to irreversible heart failure. The Pope's funeral has to be held within 6 days of his death, and the mourning will continue both at the Vatican and Catholic churches all across the globe. Your reporter Dylan Thomas live now at the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception here in Denver. And Dylan, people have been paying their respects since early this morning.
Yeah, today here at the Basilica, they continued with their regularly scheduled noon mass. But this time it was peppered with even more parishioners, many of whom were paying their respects and praying for the Pope just hours after finding out he had passed away. Some telling us that Pope Francis set a tone for the church, one they hope his successor will continue with. As bells rang outside the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception in Denver.
May Almighty God have mercy on us.
Inside, parishioners gathered to pray for the man who led the Catholic Church for 12 years.
He's a wonderful leader, and he's so kind to people and to poor and the homeless.
Andrea Jackson, a devout Catholic and regular attendee of Mass at this cathedral, said that the turnout for the noon Mass was a reflection of Pope Francis's legacy.
So I come to daily Mass at this Mass every day. It's a bigger turnout. Yes, people are very sad.
The Archbishop spent a few moments speaking of the Pope's memory, noting how he too was a sinner who could not overcome death. Hundreds prayed, some with tears in their eyes.
He represents someone who's strong and who loves everybody. He carried his kindness for humanity into the Vatican. He's just a great person.
Jackson said she has noticed the loss of the Pope has saddened more than just her fellow Catholics.
That's how important our Pope is. People even feel for him who are not Catholic. They can see who he is.
Once Pope Francis is laid to rest, the focus will then shift to his successor. Jackson said she hopes that man will continue in Francis's footsteps.
I hope that he has the same kindness and the same feeling for people who are marginalized, and that he's just a loving person.
People will be returning here, parishioners, for another service that starts around 5:30. And in the meantime, this morning from 11 to noon, they rang the bells here at the Basilica nonstop in honor of the Pope. Reporting live in Denver, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
Such a special person. All right, Dylan, thank you.